The North Island Central Plateau highways traverse a very unique alpine volcanic environment, the Tongariro National Park, which is also a World Heritage Site. State Highway 1 takes road users close to the Tongariro volcanoes, passing over a high plateau known as the Rangipo Desert. This vast tussock plain is bisected by one road alone, a section of State Highway 1 known as the Desert Road, one of New Zealand's major transport corridors. The Desert Road is the backbone of this area's road network. It provides a vital link to Central Plateau highways as the primary conduit from which to travel north and south through a midsection of the North Island. At nearly 1,100 meters above sea level, the Desert Road is the highest strategic transport route in New Zealand, crossing difficult terrain and subject to extreme climatic conditions. Searing hot in the months of summer and exposed to bitter cold conditions in winter, Rangipo Desert withstands up to 9 months of the year covered in ground frosts and often weeks in snow and ice at a time. When temperatures drop below freezing, snow and ice events typically occur, and while contractors work around the clock to keep the highway clear and operational, very severe weather occurrences can make road conditions far too hazardous, forcing road closures and traffic detours. In the occasion conditions cause the road to fall below safe highway transport levels, large traffic barriers are promptly closed at either end of the Desert Road, both in Rangipo and 50 kilometers further south in Waihuru. When severe winter conditions force managers to close the Desert Road, travelers are inconvenienced. Delays to travel times have a substantial financial impact on the economy. That's why successful management of the road is imperative in order to increase its availability and sustain safe driving conditions. To achieve this, the New Zealand Transport Agency, or NZTA, and its road managers have implemented a specific winter maintenance strategy in efforts to make Central Plateau highways available and operational. Because of the potential cost to business and the economy, though foremost take into consideration the safe passage of travelers. And it's this strategy which drives the winter maintenance operation to be what it is today.
I'm just going to go back down to the trammy depot to pick bars.
The maintenance program is under constant assessment by NZTA consultants and contractors to ensure operations run smoothly 24 hours a day. Part of the procedure in doing so involves the collection and frequent monitoring of current weather conditions along the highway using state-of-the-art satellite technology, in this case, beamed from the Desert Road summit. Known as a Road Information Weather Station, this system has the ability to provide road managers essential climatic data, such as current air and pavement temperatures, dew point, humidity, precipitation, wind conditions, and even the presence of CNA. In turn, timely decisions are made as to which methods of road maintenance are likely required. Weather information stations and webcams, ice prediction tools, and the use of customized patrol vehicles to regularly inspect road conditions enable supervisors to mobilize contractors efficiently and pay special attention to keeping alternative routes open as well.
How you going, Gabe?
A veritable engine room for communications is the Snow Hut, located at the northern gates of the Desert Road, which affords a manned coordination center for road crews and a place to offer assistance to the public.
Too chancy, eh? Oh, well, cheers, eh? Thanks, guys.
The Desert Road is ranked a Priority 1 highway as the main link through the Central Plateau, and so overrides its neighboring highways as the most significant, though of them all, it's the highway most frequently closed by adverse weather. When this happens, north and southbound traffic along Highway 1 is diverted around the mountain through National Park and El Cooney. But when bad weather begins to threaten these alternative routes, they take priority status over the desert road. This allows contractors to at least keep these detour roads open and traffic moving. Deciding which method of maintenance action is required to remedy what type of desert road winter hazard is sometimes as variable as the weather conditions themselves. Generally, the rule of thumb is to use the right tool for the right job at the right time. Managing the road in adverse weather triggers the deployment of several clearance methods, both chemical and mechanical. Perhaps the best recognized tool, made familiar by media reports of the desert road closure, is the classic sight of a snowplow systematically clearing the way. Enhanced with special ice blades, which effectively mold to the road surface, the snowplow is a formidable tool in a snow event and often the first line of defense to enable vehicles and work crews access in efforts to ready the road for reopening. Other mechanical means of clearing the road surface is by way of using custom-fit pavement brooms, as weather and changing road surfaces allow. Stockpiles of ice gritting material are also available nearby, where grit spreading either helps in places where chemical application is not permitted, or sometimes used in conjunction with a chemical de-icer agent. Either way, ice gritting is commonly used at night and during fine early morning frost conditions all along the Central Plateau highways. While utilizing mechanical means of road clearing remain tried and true, one of the more effective means to keeping roads open and operational is with calcium magnesium acetate, or CMA, the only chemical de-icer in use in New Zealand today. Snow events raise the call for the special de-icing agent, which can be used in combination with plowing, gritting, or brooming. The use of CMA has surpassed expectations as a premium tool in which to reduce snow and ice issues along the highway since 1999. It can be applied in a solid form or when mixed with water as slurry prepared in giant vats at local depots.
Here goes inside there, so obviously the pellets go where we want them to and don't blow all over our yard.
CMA is most unique in that it breaks up the bonding of ice particles to deter their formation. It also binds to the natural elements on the road to keep ice melted for the maximum amount of time and to give the best traction for vehicles. Its application is also a proven treatment during icing events, where slippery, thick layers of black ice create treacherous surface conditions. A number of significant snowstorm events, which often led to problematic vehicle incidents, provided the catalyst for NZTA to revolutionize the desert road management strategy, the primary objective being to make vehicle strandings a thing of the past. Severe winter storms in 1995 closed the desert road for 9 consecutive days, as road crews struggled with the ferocious conditions, resulting in the decision to step up operations to meet the challenge of similar events in the future. The use of salt to de-ice desert road had long become discontinued in the 1980s, and the reliance on just grit or sand to overcome ice conditions commonly led to increased road closures. Extensive reviews of winter maintenance were carried out, including the study of overseas practices. Alternatives to salt were investigated, and calcium magnesium acetate was identified as the best option, though proving its safe use was not to come without elaborate testing, and so extensive CMA trials began over a 12-year period. As hoped, the scientific field trials found CMA to be non-corrosive to vehicles and have zero environmental effects, as found by prolonged trials and tests in nearby streams. The soil and surrounding vegetation. CMA has a diverse range of possibilities, as shown by one of the many innovations to evolve from present-day operations, which include the development of an automatic CMA dispenser located along one of the many bridge decks where lie some of the coldest sections of road. Whether it's maintenance or planning, road managers are so dedicated to ongoing improvements to winter operations, they even try to change the weather. Located at an optimal site, a new snow fence is being trialed to test its effectiveness to redirect airflow in efforts to prevent snow drifts reaching nearby desert road. All of the operation strategy is based on common sense, yet there's no denying modern technology has certainly revolutionized road management practices, where information, communications, and field support services are just a click away using a variety of mobile devices available. Advances in technology aren't just for the people who supervise Central Plateau highways, but equally important is the ease of information readily available for the people who want to use these roads. The spread of road information through various types of media also helps alert travelers, as do online internet posts. And while drivers enjoy the benefits of live updates concerning desert road conditions, for example, the people making a difference to that information are the contractors who work steadily behind the scenes. And while contractor duties along our roads may appear routine, the crew's allegiance to uphold excellent standards of practice is unwavering. The real return and rewards of their work are of a personal nature, with the promise of maintaining our roads for safe passage, a sentiment shared by the New Zealand Transport Agency and its road managers alike, whose commitment and dedication ensure all Central Plateau highways remain secure, reliable, and resilient well into the future.